We are in Bitter Guana, little anchorage, about 2 miles from Staniel Cay.
Yeah, just south of Staniel Cay.
Waiting out this weather.
Arthur, come here.
It's supposed to get better tomorrow, and hopefully we could go see the piggies, big major.
We're on the other side of the island. We're here, we're looking at the Atlantic side, and it's just rough, because we got like 20 to 30 knot winds. Last night, probably getting 35 knot gusts, and it was pretty, I mean, we were fine, because we're really protected. We have this, you know, kind of good sized hill and everything protecting us, and it's really calm. But we got some nasty, choppy waters on the outside. Hey, just wanted to give you a quick update on the outboard situation. As you may know, I've been having some issues with my old outboard and the new one. Finally, after weeks of, you know, cleaning carbs and changing out oil, was able to just basically cut that fuel line open. That's the last thing I could figure, and sure enough, the inside coating had begun to deteriorate and almost delaminate from the inside. So when I would open up that throttle, there's just too much resistance in there, and the engine would just quit. So super simple fix. Feeling really a lot better about it, especially with this 3-mile dinghy ride we got today.
Arthur wants to go. He knows we're leaving, so he's like, okay, just want to let you know, I want to go with you guys.
Sorry, buddy. We're leaving tomorrow. We got to get Kelly to the airport, so this is our last chance, at least on this stop, to see the pigs up north on Big Major and Thunderball Grotto. It's pretty rough. It's not too bad where we're at because we're protected, but I know it's still blowing pretty good, and we're just gonna get soaked. We're bringing our snorkel gear for Thunderball Grotto. We got some water for the pigs, some fresh water for the pigs. Right? What else?
That's it.
That's it.
Be a nice day.
Yeah, it's nice and sunny finally. It's been overcast and it rained all day yesterday. It's been kind of crappy, and at least it's sunny today, even though it's windy. Poor little Arthur. He can't go to the Iguana Island because there's no pets allowed, although we still brought him for a short run on the beach.
Yeah, don't tell anyone.
We won't tell anyone. But we're just waiting, and we're gonna meet our friends over there. So we're heading over with them, and we're gonna leave here in a little bit. Should be a fun day. After an exhilarating dinghy ride over to Big Major Cay, we finally got to fulfill every girl's Bahama dream. That's right, swimming with the pigs. I don't know why, but ask any girl her top vacation destination, and somewhere in their rant of luxurious hotels and star-studded resorts, swimming with the pigs will get thrown in like marshmallows in a fruit salad. Big Beach on Big Major Cay is a popular excursion destination for tourists and cruisers alike. It's one of those things you just have to do. You can feed the pigs. Fruits and vegetables are preferred. Even better, bring them some fresh water as their supply is limited. No one knows for sure how the pigs ended up on this uninhabited island. There are a lot of theories, though. Pirates, shipwrecked sailors, doomsday food supply, aliens. But most likely, someone just started raising pigs here. Like boat problems, it's always the simple answer. Yeah.
The Adventures of King Arthur.
Look at King Arthur as his most ruthless servant plays escort while big game hunting. Despite the backlash for the killing of Cecil the lion on his last trip to Zimbabwe, King Arthur was fortunate that his dentist agreed to take the blame. Not that he had a choice. The king's keen eye spots the beast, a rare, endangered breed of giant pink iguana. Magnificent. It's all Arthur can do to restrain himself, knowing he can simply blame his servant if things go awry. But he holds back, shows mercy. To our good king, it's simply enough to know that he could. And he could. Silly iguana. Have a run, King Arthur. You've earned it. After one too many tourist photo bombs, and our fair share of pork, we say goodbye to the pigs, and hello to Thunderball Grotto. It's best known as the backdrop to the 1965 James Bond film named, you guessed it, Thunderball. It is recommended that you explore this area at slack tide when the current is weak, something we failed to do. A short but fun swim through the rocky corridor reveals an amazing view. A tropical paradise below the water, and a cavernous cathedral above. It is absolutely breathtaking. The large holes in the ceiling allow anyone interested to take a plunge from above. Like this Swedish guy. You can see here as we fight the current, it's a potentially dangerous situation as you could easily be pinned under the water. And I'll admit, it was a tense experience getting out of there with the current against us. It was a pretty amazing day, despite the quote-unquote tourist factor involved. And considering people pay $160 a head to do what we just did, I feel even better.
But I must try to figure it out alone. Yeah, I must try to figure it out alone. And now, ooh, when you're gone, ooh, I know things won't be the same no more. I'm sure it'll take a